Sometimes it snows, sometimes it rains, and then snows again. Who knows what the British weather is going to do next? But in our growing town, we are going to be expanding further and further out into the countryside and growing our population. And then, much to the demand of all of our citizens, we are going to build an out-of-town supermarket, so people have got somewhere to go to buy their copious amounts of tea. If you enjoy this series, a thumbs up would be absolutely fantastic of you. And of course, grab your own lovely warm cup of tea, sit back and relax as we build together in Kettlewick. And just before we do that, here's a word from our sponsor, NordVPN. Hugo's back and he's on a new adventure, diving into the uncharted waters of the Mediterranean Sea to uncover a long-lost shipwreck. Deep below the surface, Hugo discovers a treasure trove of ancient artifacts and clues to a forgotten civilization. But Hugo's work isn't done. He needs to share his findings with marine biologists and archaeologists worldwide. A secure connection is critical to protect this valuable discovery from hackers and prying eyes. Using NordVPN and its threat protection feature means Hugo is protected from malware, trackers, and malicious downloads, and keeping all of his secrets away from prying eyes. Hugo encrypts his connection, ensuring his data is safe and his location stays private, even while using satellite internet miles from shore. If you happen to be heading to any far-flung corner of the globe or just want to protect your internet connection, be sure to use my link at nordvpn.com/Biffa, which gives you 4 bonus months free with every purchase of a 2-year deal. Plus, it's risk-free because you have a 30-day money-back guarantee too. Right, let's get back to the video. So before we start looking at the out-of-town area of Kettlewick, seeing where we're going to expand, and also we've got a supermarket that we want to set up today and some other cool things. Just a couple of little changes I've noticed on this junction here that we need to sort out. I did put these asymmetric roads in, but we've got 2 lanes that are turning right, which I want to change up. So we're going to jump into the traffic mod and the lane connector tool. We're going to select this junction here. So this road has got that right turn and this one as well. We don't need that, so we're going to take that off, but this one can go to both lanes. That's good. And I think we've got the same on the other side. Yeah, so we'll just... Lost my mouse. Everything's looking white because of the snow. There we go. And these are fine for the left, right, and straight on. It's not too busy, so I'll leave those doubled up as they are. And then somehow we've added traffic lights back in to this junction here. So I'm just going to grab the traffic light mod. There we go. And that should have removed them. Yes, they're gone. So that is now a roundabout straight through. Excellent. Well, let's maybe just wait for the snow to ease off just a little bit. And, you know what it's like in the UK. It's not too long before it rains and all the snow washes away anyway. Yep, there we go. Didn't take long at all. We've got a little bit of rain. Okay, let us just zoom out over here. So we're looking at the outskirts of Kettlewick. This estate that we've been building over here, Quality Crest, it is definitely going to expand over into these fields here at some point. I foresee this as being a wraparound sort of estate here. We're still going to keep these farms in here. We'll probably add some more farming around the outside, but we need to get as many people in here as possible. Approaching 560 residents, but this sort of creep of houses heading out further and further into the country around Kettlewick. And what would normally happen is it would swallow up other little villages that are round and about. So eventually it might reach all the way down to Cupton Bluff. I don't know, it's quite a way away. Before then, we might pop a couple of other little villages around and just sort of see how that goes. But that is the overall plan. So somewhere near this area where all this new build is going on, we've got a very exciting, unique building that we can place. It's this one here, Morris's Supermarket. So we've got -1 import cost citywide, +1 attractiveness citywide, so we're going to get more people moving in, +5 well-being within 1,094 yards, and it's free to place down. It's not too big. We just sort of hold that over there. We can see the size of it, but there's going to be a lot of detailing and building to go around that. So we've got to decide where that's going to go. Now, we've got Celebration Gardens down here. They are enjoying a wonderful view all across the field, but I think at least these houses at the back here, they are going to lose their view just a little bit. We'll try and mitigate that with a bit more landscaping and that sort of thing, but That's progress. That is what happens in these sort of villages slash towns that grow into cities. So let's maybe see if we can actually afford these squares down here. We've got plenty of permits that we can use to unlock some map tiles. So it would be, I would say, this one, and eventually this one, where we would build the estate. And then I think Morris's can go here. So it's going to be off what is at the moment the highway, and then it slows down here. I think we're going to be backing up this slower road, Briarwood Street, up to probably here somewhere. Eventually it might go all the way up to here, so the highway would just continue all the way through past Celebration Gardens back out into the rest of the map. But for now, let's just maybe buy that one. So tile upkeep 19,154 a month. Let's just see what we make in a month. Monthly balance plus over 500,000. So that is not too bad, is it? Let's just purchase that one for now, and we'll extend, and then we'll see if we can get those two. Yeah, that'll be good. So maybe let's zoom back around here. Let's wait for the weather to clear up, and then we'll work on removing this farm and extending Quality Crest Estate. Okay, that clears up the space for us. Let's pick a little bit of land here for the Morris's. I'm thinking this end over here, because it's going to be off the highway. You're coming down the motorway here. Well, it's not the motorway, is it? It's the country lane. Country road, 60 mile an hour, and you think, oh, I'll just stop off here. So you can come off here, get some petrol, that sort of thing, and buy some goods, and then you can head back out again into your journey back through wherever you're going. Does that actually lead through the town? Oh, it doesn't connect up yet, does it? We haven't connected that up yet. But anyway, yeah, that is the idea. So maybe let's just downgrade this road a bit over here. Let's just see if my picker mod is still working. It is. Excellent. So we're going to pick that, and we're going to just downgrade this all the way along here. Want to make sure I line this up correctly all the way back to there. Is that the middle? I hope that's the middle, and I won't know until I get all the way back to where I started. Yep, that's good. So a little bit slower going through there, and then this is where it's going to go. So let's plot this down and just take a look at the size of it, and take a look at the asset as well, see what we've got to work with. So we've got a load of parking on the side. Oh, this looks great, doesn't it? This is absolutely fantastic. I'm loving this. We've got a work area around the back, so we can do a bit of extending and work on that as well. We got that. It looks like a Morrison's, exactly, doesn't it? It looks brilliant. I'm loving it. I'm loving it. This is really good. Very nice, very nice. That's where the entrance is, where you would park outside the front. We're definitely going to make that parking bigger. I'm about to use the Move It mod. Let's all sacrifice a goat and hope it works. Editor, please don't put anything dodgy on the screen for that. I'm going to line this up. We're going to put... So how do I want this to be seen? As you're coming down, I'm just thinking which is the best way around to do it. So you can actually see. You want the signage, don't you, like this? I'm thinking this side here, and then having this like that, and then we can extend the parking. But as you're coming down here, you're definitely going to notice that there's a shop there, and I think we're going to put some signs down here as well. Let me have a quick look to see whether there are any Morris's signs. So this is the filter that's on everything. Start searching the lot. Nah, have I got signs turned off? That might be what we've got in the filter. Let me have a quick look. Yeah, I'm pretty sure we haven't got any sort of Morris's branding and billboards type thing. I will have a look through and see what I can find. If there's something we can do, we'll do that. I also want to put a petrol station here. They normally unlock in this section as well, don't we? We've got the pub, we've got the UK large petrol station. Yeah, we've placed all of those. So what I think we're going to do is go back to over here and just pick whichever is the largest one that we've got. Petrol. Oh, okay, so already searched. We've got all the petrol billboards. Let's see where the buildings are. Right down at the end. Here we go. UK large, UK medium, UK small. Okay, we're going to pop one of these in as well. So we'll just have this here, and then we know what we're working with. And then what else could we put around it? We could put a few sort of shops and things around here as well. Do we want to make them like a mini trading estate? I'll tell you what, we'll save that for another time. Let's just stick to this and work out how this is going to look. Right, so what I'm thinking of doing is having the road coming in over here. Let's just do a little bit of maneuvering around. We'll get that one up there. We'll pick this one here. This might end up being a roundabout, I would imagine, just to make things a little bit easier. So if we go sort of like that, then we can maneuver this and get it to snap against there. I want that as far down as possible. Yeah, let's go there. Yeah, that's okay. And then we can do another little service road to go back for all the trucks and things like that. I'm going to extend out the parking, so we might end up buying another square or moving the whole thing over. Do you know what? I might just move the whole thing over. One sec. Yeah, there we go. We'll do that. Excellent. So then you can come up here, you can go in there, you can park, and then when you come out, then you can get your petrol, and then you can leave if you want. So what I'm thinking of doing is we'll pick that, we'll come out a little bit, and then that might just come straight back round again, although I was thinking of having a bit of an angle on this one, just to add a bit of interest, and then that will be the way out, and then we could add a roundabout on there, and as that's the slower type of road anyway, that wouldn't be too bad, would it? Let's just speed that up a bit. We can add a reasonably sized roundabout. What's that? Maybe something a little bit bigger. Not too plain. We can have this Morrissey's as paid to make the middle of the roundabout look nice. Why don't we go with that? Yeah, why not? We can always switch that a bit later if you want. And now this one, I'm going to move that over. That is going to be here. So then you can come in and out, get your petrol and leave. I think that's a good idea. Yeah, I think that'll be okay. And then we've got some space to work on here as well. Let me just have a look what's going on here. I'm going to pick like a more basic road roundabout. Oh, by the way, just added another mod. It's called Asset UI Manager by Kushik, I think is the pronunciation of that name. And it starts adding some more options through here just to split up your items to be able to find them a little bit easier. So we've got parking roads in a separate tab, so they're not all taking up space in here. And it does that with all the items as well. So elementary schools, high schools, colleges, universities, we haven't unlocked all of those yet. And just really helpful and handy for splitting things out, making it a little bit easier to work with. So if you want to check that one out, you can. So I want to get an alley here and just sort of bring this round the back. We might do a little bit of work on how that road looks. Yeah, just something like that. And we might get some industries and something out here. This road we're actually going to make it a little bit bigger, just so we've got some turning lanes and some help for everybody getting in and out. So if I go like this, we'll turn that one off. There we go. We'll look at the roundabout in a moment and get all the road markings and stuff. So now we've got turning for each way that you want to go. I'm not going to make this one way because anybody coming out could cross over and come out this way if they wish. Anybody parking right at this end will make them come out that direction. So that's looking good so far. How are we going to extend this car park over here? I mean, we could just remove some of the items. Let's have a look. Yeah, so there we go. We can... Oh, I was trying to get them all in a row. Nope, it's making me do them one at a time. Okay, we'll do that. And we can extend that out. No, I've got to do these one at a time as well. Try to move the screen at the same time to do it quicker. Wasn't any quicker. Okay, and then, there we go, thank you, excellent. And then I'm thinking, can we just extend this surface out and just copy what's in here? We can. So if we get that at 180 degrees this end, we know that's square. Don't worry, we'll get rid of all the trees. 90 degrees at the bottom. If it snaps a little bit more, that would be easy to do. 180 degrees at the top. Yep, there we go, excellent. That is the size of car park that we're going for. Let me just sweep away some of these trees. By the way, if you don't know how to do that, select a tree, select the place multiple, and then unselect this one here, the snapping, deselect. That's the correct way of saying that, and it will just remove any tree. Also, if you just put that up to 100%, it won't leave some and not others. Why is it not getting rid of that one? There we go, excellent. So we can get rid of all of that. Right, so that gives us an idea of the size of the car park that we're going to have in here, which I think works really well. Actually, I feel like we need to add a little bit more parking onto the back of this. Can you help me get rid of these trees? Thank you. So we could do a similar thing here, where we delete the back wall, and it leaves us with all these posts, like so. Well, that's nice. They all came back again. Hello, welcome. Nice to see you. There we go. Excellent. So then you could drive through here. We're going to remove that, and then we could add parking around the back. That could actually be at one of our pre-made parking lots, just for a bit of extra parking, and then we could... maybe something like that. No, we'll turn that round. If we have the entrance down here. Oh, everything's jumping back. Excellent. If we do that, yeah, it's a bit offset, but we can come through there, go to that, and then we could actually add sort of maybe a shop or something out the back. I'll get rid of all those walls and stuff when we do a bit of a building time lapse. Yeah, we'll work on that. That's the idea. Good, good, good. Then we've got room for some decoration, and we can maybe add a couple of little factories out the back just to sort of give it that look of you know, there's other buildings here working on the area. We're not going to find any in there, are we? Let's go into find it. So we go to buildings, we'll go to industry, and I want to get some ones that are, oh yeah, let's remove petrol. Some sort of low flat buildings. So if we go into here, we'll go left corner building. No, this one here. Low buildings. Excellent. And we get absolutely nothing. Wow, that is fantastic. What about any of these? No. Okay, we'll go with everything then. I thought low building might have been one. We definitely want building level 1. Actually, I'll say that. No, we don't. We can place something, stop it upgrading if it looks good. So just a basic sort of warehouse or something. Let's type in here warehouse, see what we get. Yeah, a couple of these sort of small ones, something like that. I don't really want it to look like it's manufacturing, but storage definitely for... Let's go for a bigger lot size. Let's go minimum 3, minimum 2. Yeah, they're all going to be long and thin. Okay, oh, didn't mean to place that one. Let's maybe go this way. Well, there we go. Lot width 4 as a minimum. Do we get a 5 or a 6? 5, 6. We do. Ah, there we go. This is the sort of thing I'm looking for. Something a lot larger. Let's have a look. It's got a bit of parking out the front. Yeah, something like that. So this is the back of the building. We can remove some of those extra big lights and things like that. So just maybe a couple of these. What I might just do is pick of this road. We'll bring this one up there. Yep. Oh, there we go. We'll place that against that side. I mean, even just a couple like that. And it's a similar color as well, which is absolutely fantastic. I don't want these to upgrade. So I'm going to click on that and lock building level. I think that's plot the growables that adds that in, if you wish to do that. I'm actually going to move this one right into there. Nothing that looks good. Just add a little bit of something to that area over there. Brilliant. Okay, let's detail some of this up, see what it looks like. And I feel like we're getting all the items jumping back again, which is rather annoying. I'm hoping that's not a recurring bug, because that would be a bit of a pain, wouldn't it? Let's see if we can get rid of this. I don't want that, don't want that, don't want that, don't want that and that. Are you happy? You're not coming back again? Yeah, good. All right, let's dive into a bit of detailing. Right, we've got the car park done, and I really hope that that hedge thing doesn't appear again in the middle, but we basically doubled the amount of parking. Actually, no, we haven't. We've added another 2/3 of the amount of parking. Is that, if that's the way to count it? It did go up to here. But yeah, I'm happy with that. I'm going to change this here. I mean, it is probably only going to be a visual thing, but I'm just thinking we don't want all the trucks coming in that way. So I'm maybe just going to sort of do something like this. Let's get that nice and straight. We're going to bring that into there. Yeah, that's what we're going to do. And then we're going to add a smaller, maybe concrete style roundabout onto here. What have we got? What have we got? Medium, small. I mean, it can have a tree on it. I don't really care. And that can be where the trucks go in and out. As they leave this area, I think it'll be easier if we just added a little bit of asymmetry to this road. There we go, for where they need to go. And do you know what? I think we're going to add asymmetry coming in from both directions. Yeah, there we go. So all the trucks hopefully we'll be able to go up there easily, get around that corner. I'm going to get rid of that. Yeah, we'll go with that. And this is the area where the people will come in and hopefully not getting all the trucks getting in the way. If I just pop that along the front here. Oh man, if I just now touch this thing and that hedge has appeared again in the middle. All right, I'm going to leave this hedge and this thing in there until I absolutely have finished fiddling with this thing because it's driving me insane. But there we go. I feel like just along here, if I add, what am I looking for? Just a little bit of path. Where's the path on here? Everything's changed and I can't find anything. Oh yes, of course, that mod has added roads, paths to the road menu. So that's okay. So I just want to do that. Can I do it without a crossing? Yeah, that's fine. Excellent. Okay, I think that'll be good for this area for now. We'll see how that goes. Does it give a certain amount of jobs? Oh man, look at all the employees popping into this one. Efficiency, not so good. What's affecting that? Not enough employees. So we're working on that. Mail handling. Okay, we can sort that one. We'll add a little mailbox. We'll do it on this size. They can go up, round, grab that and leave. So that should have helped. Now it's -2. I suppose I'll get to that. The water fee is a little bit high. Electricity fee. Network quality. Yes. How is our internet across this neck of the woods? I'll tell you what. We'll have a look from this menu up here. And this side of town is oh, they're all super struggling. Have I not upgraded these at all? We haven't. We can afford it now, so I'm going to upgrade that to have both the extra additions. It slightly expands the internet, but it really is rubbish. I wish we had other options for internet items that we could put down who are a little bit smaller. Telecom town, modern telecom, satellite uplink, Japanese radio mast. That actually does seem a little bit smaller. I mean, having that on the side of the building here could give internet coverage. I mean, it looks like it's going to do it to a whole load of people and the other side of the river as well. Let's try that. Let's pop that there. There we go. And we'll see what that does for us. That has got a very nice area of effect. And we're sort of touching these two areas here. Maybe then we could have another one down here. And I think we'll use the same one again. What is that costing us? $2,500 a month. Okay, that's not too bad. If we can find a spot right in the middle here where that could go. Yeah, it's just going to go off of that road there. I don't think that's too bad. I don't think anyone's going to complain the fact that they're getting super duper internet, hopefully, in this area. Well, better than it was, internet. Does this have any upgrades? No, we've checked that already. I think that'll probably do for now. Let's see. This should be well up to, yeah, there we go, 94%. The fees I'm not changing, not enough employees. We really need like 2 more to hit the top amount. Good. So we'll do some decorating with trees and stuff around there. Then I want to do a bit of work on this here. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to grab those two with move it. Everything's going to pop back in again. Have I adjusted a setting somewhere? Hang on, let me just check. Okay, well, here we go. Yang Yang, who I believe made the Better Bulldoze mod, has told me there's a difference in these selection options here. So if I've got remove sub-elements, I can select these hedges that used to be here. They've obviously gone now. And then instead of doing the single item select, if you do the exact match, or I believe also the similar category, it did delete all of the hedges all around here. And I did the same with the bushes all around here that were part of the original Morrissey asset. They've all gone. And then I've just placed these ones that you can see here either side back in by hand. And even though I've messed with this, I put the path back in again, moved the road. Obviously, I've placed a load of assets on it. They haven't come back again. So that is the correct way to do it, which is fantastic. So that probably means on here, if I do the same thing, so let's do a little test. So I've got a zap match. It's going to remove all the walls and all the pieces. Yep, they've all gone. So now, actually, because what I'm going to do as well is do that and those 3. There we go. So if I now do the move it mod and maneuver this around. Oh, I thought they were coming back there for a minute and everyone was going to be wrong. There we go, yeah. And that's it, they're all gone now. So if I do that as well, we know there's no others there. Excellent, so all I need to do is replace the walls and things along here by hand. There we go, went with the fence instead so it matches the car park at the back, and that'll be good. And then all we need to do is get some sort of road connection through here because it's not very happy at the moment. So I'm just thinking what we need to do to add into there. So we can already see we've got a car path coming around here. Car's just gone in there to get a car wash. It's just basically connecting up to there. So I'm going to do a 2-way invisible car path. If I get it nice and close, I'm assuming that was just hook into there with no problem. Just seeing those little things that are popping up there. Yeah, that looks okay. We might get a bit of herky-jerky turning and stuff there, but it's not counting as road access, which I thought it would. Maybe we need to sort of continue that down, like to the end over here. No, I think we actually need a piece of road going through there. Well, that is a bit of a pain. What I'm going to do is just remove the extra net lanes that I've added in, if I can do that, which was that one. Okay, to get that working, I've just put a little lane up the side, around the back for the car park if you want it, so I'm happy with that. Right, we'll leave the rest of that to maybe a bit of a decorated time lapse at the end, and this roundabout as well. I do not want a traffic light at the end. We'll delete that. I think everything else is working as it should. Yeah, excellent. All right, well, let's have a look at this housing estate over here. Are there any other issues going on in the city? No, generally everybody's okay. And we'll just take a look at this. So this was the main road in, which I'd like to sort of continue. Let me just get rid of this little piece of farming land over here. Oh, I hate trying to get these little corner bits over here. They're so small. Yep, it's like you click on it, you haven't really got it. You got to get so close to the thing, but it disappears. Come on. Oh, got it. There we go. One more. We'll get rid of this. Ah, got it. Okay. Is it gone? Almost gone. Yep, it's gone far enough. Okay, so then we're going to pick a pick of this road and we're going to just sort of follow this. Where are we going to end up with this? Well, this, I think, is eventually going to go down here, down this path. Yeah, so I'm thinking we'll just do maybe something like this. I'm going to just sort of draw over the top of somewhere where I shouldn't go, even though I don't own these tiles, just so I can get a rough idea of what we're doing. Yeah, I don't think that's ever going to join up over there, but yeah, that's what we're sort of aiming to connect up to. So I'm going to just delete this bit over here. And that bit there, we'll get rid of that there. There we go, excellent. So that will give us the connection when we get those tiles. And then we do need another road that comes up here. Actually, you know what? I'm just going to follow some of these rows that we've already got down in, just sort of see what shape we end up with. That one's becoming a nice straight road out there. Then we can have some other roads coming off here and fill all of that on. And then we've got this lane along the back, which means we can have another row of houses behind. How far back do these go? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, we can do that. If I could draw a straight road, I could absolutely do that. We'll try that again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yep, there we go. Now, the alley, I believe when we put this down, we do it without any zoning on, don't we? Yeah, so we can get the houses growing on the side of the road that we want them on. So if we do that, I mean, we could even go, I don't know whether we want another row there, but we're definitely going to want another alley there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So that'll be this one here. So let's pop that in at least. There we go. And then we'll see whether we want to add any more. Right, that is quite a lot of expansion for now. We can see how much we've added because the old zone doesn't take in the new zone. So let's see what we've got. Let's get rid of the zoning toolkit there. So we've got 666 residents, 76 pets, 266 households. Actually, all of those houses, I don't plop every house. For those of you that have only just joined this series, a lot of this over here was zoned. This was all zoned. But for this area, we've just been doing a little bit of plopping so I can get the houses I want for that authentic British row housing feel. Yes, we do have a lot of that. We're going to remove a load of these crosswalks in a minute, don't worry. So yeah, we're going from 266 households to, if I just drag that down here and remove that one, there we go, 415. Excellent. So a nice healthy extra chunk. And then when we join that up there, we're going to spread this out. Maybe as we get down this end, we'll add some closes in. That'll probably help. But we're pushing ourselves up to 18k residents, which is good. How's Yoldi Morrison Supermarket? Morris's, sorry, don't sue me. Morris's, 89%, 85%. What is still the problem? Mail handling minus 10%. Well, that is still a problem, isn't it? But water fee and electricity fee. Wonder whether we could adjust that slightly. Let's just jump in here and have a look. So we're quite close on these. Water. Man alive, we're charging a lot for the water. As I slide this down, you're going to see our per hour amount drop in. If we drop it down to like 120 and see how that goes, electricity down to 120. I mean, it is a little bit. It's not a lot. Oh, 90%. Sick employees. Okay, well, we'll go with that. We'll go with that and that'll be fine. So in here, we do have a school, don't we? So we've got an elementary school in here, which is not oversubscribed. That is a bonus. Yeah, very good. Do we have a high school nearby? So now that's starting to become a concern for the area. So the nearest high school or secondary school is over here. Plenty of space. That's another primary school. I've been getting mixed up in some of the other episodes. Elementary and primary school, same thing. They're just named slightly different. So actually these people can travel down here to that secondary school or high school. So let's just check the oldie bus routes around here. Yeah, we want to extend that up to come up around the top here, don't we? So EU bus stop sign. We're going to come down this one. So we're going to stop, say, I just want to spread this out a bit there. Say here. Then it's going to come down to this top one and stop outside. Well, we can do it right in the middle down here. They're not going to complain, are you? No, you're not. Then we'll have one down in the middle there, and that should be good. And then with this route, if we go like so, and well, that would have worked if it was on the right side of the street. So let's maneuver that. There we go. Excellent. And we'll pop it down there instead. Brilliant. Then we can drag that in. Is it already? It looks like it's already attached to it. I'm not entirely sure. I'm going to move it there and then move it in. Oh, hang on. There we go. Now it's got it. Excellent. So that takes in that area, and that bus, the white line, if I remember correctly, let's hover over it. Yeah, it goes around up and down here and then goes via the secondary school. So that's fine. Let's just check how many buses we have on that white line. This one here, school bus, one bus. Only 43% usage, but I tell you what we're going to do is I'm going to put an extra bus on there. Oh man, it was one. Now it's 4 because we did have the mod. Now we've got the mod that doesn't. We haven't got the mod that lets us just have 1 or 2 buses. So hopefully we've still got enough buses. I think we're okay. Yeah, nobody's complaining. So we'll go with that. Excellent. And just checking in quality crest. If we just look on here and click on the residential one, we can see every single house is filled up, which is absolutely great. I am thinking of adding a couple of shops here. I mean, we've got a couple of shops and a pub down in the corner here. Yeah, we have. We've got... what is it? I can't read it. The Fox Inn and a little play park down there. We've had a couple of little play parks dotted around, but then as we get up this end, we're a little bit short. I'm thinking another little pub up here, right on this corner, would be fantastic. We've got the Church Inn, which probably could work quite well. The Church Inn and Bistro. Now, that would be nice, wouldn't it? I want to get it off of this road here, but of course we've got no zoning on that road. So if we do double zoning, upgrade, bing, that should... allow me to do it. Yeah, now this has suddenly become a bistro that's right by out in the country. I feel like we need a little lane coming up here just to connect to that car park there. Oh, these places. I went to something like this the other week, sat by the open fire right in the middle of nowhere by the fields, and we absolutely loved it. Selection of cask ales and some stuff in Welsh that I'm really not going to try and pronounce. Food served daily from 12. That is just so spot on with the sort of things you get. You can sit outside if you want to, and that is going to give a bonus to everybody here. Let's just see what ye olde bonus is. Import cost dropped, attractiveness up, thank you very much, and +3 well-being within the area, so that is really good. Oh, traffic accident. Let's get, oh dear, oh man, hopefully you're getting sorted. You're going home. Police car dispatched. Where's that coming from? Whoa, miles away. That is coming from all the way down here. We forgot to mark our different services. Oh, that was an autosave. I'll have a quick sip of tea. We forgot, I mean, me forgot, you know, it's barely your fault, is it? But the services, we forgot to mark them down as only being in the various areas. Let's have a look here. So we've got our UK medical practice. I only want that to work in Cupton Bluff. We've got the parish church, which is basically a cemetery. I only want that to work in this area. So that's good. What's next on the list? We've got police down here. No, I thought we had police down here. Am I blind? I'm not. Oh, so the police, where the heck were they coming from then? All right, that's fine. If there's no police down here, then we won't worry about that. And it's the schools is the other thing. Yeah. I knew there was something else. We've got this one only for here. Well, at the minute, what have we got in here? 106. If I just put it just for here, is that going to suddenly drop in? Oh, it's already marked for Cupton Bluff. Was that already marked for Cupton Bluff? I think it might have been. Okay, cool. That's that. And then up here. So those two, we've got to be careful here. That is an elementary school. That's a primary school. So they're both basically doing the same thing. I'm going to just leave it. I like the look of it. It's fine. What we want to make sure we don't do is select the high school here as only for this area, because that would not be good at all. I think this is just for everywhere. Yeah, that's fine. Let's have a quick look at the other ones. So we've got, yeah, the cemetery here isn't marked for any particular district, so I'm going to just mark those down for, oh, okay, well, that didn't go as to plan, did it? Let's try that again, just for these areas. And I like the fact it lights up, so you can see if you've missed one. Nope, that's looking good. And then, did I just remove one by mistake? Nope, we're fine. And then our medical facility, we're going to do the same. Because what that's going to mean, for those that don't know, I'm sure most of you do know, is that will only service this area. So these vehicles are not going to have to travel so far. If 3 or 4 of these were traveling all the way down here to Cupton Bluff, then it's going to start causing problems because of the distances. So yeah, that's the reason I'm doing it. Right, the police in here, we only have one police station servicing absolutely everything. Let's just take a look at this and see how this is doing. So we've got 25 employees, we've got space for criminals, vehicles in use 2 out of 6, maintenance is a problem, efficiency is 27%. Yeah, we're going to adjust that. So our services down here, police, now that we've got that other village in as well, let's just keep an eye on our money, plus 35,000. I mean, if I pop that up to 90%, that's going to be almost, yeah, look at that. So the maintenance, nobody's in maintenance anymore. So that's going to be good. Garage extension for extra police cars, extra holding cells, we don't need those. So I'm not going to mark this one down for an operating district. And yes, I did notice that one of the other items, I missed a district. All sorted. Firehouse is the other one we don't have coverage for everywhere. We've just got one teeny tiny little firehouse. I mean, they might be getting stretched to their limit. Let's just take a look. What is going on here? 3 in maintenance. Yeah, so I think we're having the same sort of effect here. So we're making enough money. I'm really pleased with that. We're going to pop this up to 90% as well. There we go. Immediately, there's none in maintenance. And these are going to be covering all the areas. So we'll leave them going. They do have an upgrade for extra garages, for engines we don't need, training facility for staff, which gives you an extra 2 fire engines. So we know we've got some options there. And then the last thing is the schools. And again, I'm going to just mark some of these down just for these areas. So this one here is an elementary school. Yep, that is only going to be for Quality Crest. So we're going to change that. So in a minute, it's got 373. That's going to be Quality Crest and Celebration Gardens only. There we go. That's the 2. It might already have been just for Quality Crest. I don't think so, though. This one here, no, it hasn't got any operating districts. That is going to be for everywhere else. I'm going to be selecting districts that obviously don't need it. It's a school. Those 2 we're not going to touch. That's fine. High school will be everywhere, so I'm going to leave that one. So how is that affecting this one? 372, 278. Let's just speed things up a bit. I don't think that figure will instantly change. Dropout rate 21%. Oh, wow. Oh, the building's efficiency, student well-being, the school type, citywide. So 25%. 26%, 24%. Again, we're going to come back over here, aren't we? And we're going to see our education budget, 50%. We're making the money. I'm going to put this up to 90. Let's get it 100%. Education, very important for ye olde pupils, or ye youngy pupils. Oh, look at that. Suddenly, 404 in here. I think we're going to start running out of space in here. 728. More people are going. Dropout rate is much lower. Oh, wow. 97%, 106%. Yeah. Suddenly we are, did I click on the right thing there? Sub-building. Suddenly we have no space. I had no idea that we'd suddenly fill up so fast. We could add in, these just literally add in space, more pupils. We're going to go 1, 2. Make sure that's okay. I will sort out that farm. This one is a gymnasium, outdoor recreation, well-being boost. I mean, we have the money. Why don't we help out this area? I might just snap that to the side there. Let me just sort out the farm. There we go. That looks much better. Nice little bit of farmland around there. We can't complain. I feel like we need like an oak tree or two. Let's just pop a couple around here. Yeah, excellent. That is looking good. So what have we got in here now? Okay, we're still getting quite a lot of students in there. We'll see how that one goes. Let's check out the other one over here. If I can see where it is. If we do that. Here it is. So this one is Rat-Ammed, and we have too many students in there. I'm going to leave it like that. I'm not going to play with it. We'll see how it goes, and then if we need to add some more, we will add some more. Have we got traffic going? Oh my giddy aunt, we have traffic. Good grief. Why is there so much traffic? So roundabout, 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 roundabout. Everybody's going round the roundabout. So you're blocking up this coming out of here. That's what the problem is. You're not able to get through quick enough. I don't think this needs to be a roundabout. We're going to keep that as a straight road through there. Hopefully that will go through a bit quicker. And then I'm feeling like this needs to be a traffic light just to let people get in and out a bit quicker. Let's just see if just removing that roundabout has made any difference at all. Yeah, I'll tell you what we could do with. I'm just looking here. I've only got one lane going up through here, and it's going left, right, all over the place. So if we just upgrade this to an asymmetric going that way, then we can double up the amount of cars that can go through. So some can go straight on, and those that need to can go left. And if they're going, then the roundabout on the left can start going, which I feel like, again, we need an asymmetric road just on this end piece to get cars through quicker, which means we could also... No, we've got a triple one-way road there. I'm going to do asymmetric this way for that one. This is one way, so that's fine. There we go, look. A couple of asymmetric roads. We've solved the traffic. Any other traffic? Oh, my goodness me. We've got fires. Oh, I think we've had a... Oh, good grief. I think we've had a... Oh, my life. What is going on? Where's the fire engines? Is it been dispatched? It has. And we know where it's coming from. There. Oh, autosave. I was going to say all the way up over here, but is it going to solve this problem before it gets any worse? Where's this one coming from? Dispatched. Where is he? Over here. He's coming. He's coming. Where's the fire gone? I've lost it. Oh, it's down here. Oh, good grief. This is a bit of a problem. Let's see what happens. Yep. He's got his Wi-Fi water, and she's putting out that one. And I think we're safe. They're all building in again. Phew. Okay, we're fine. No problem. Keep going. Well, keep your ideas coming in the comments below. There's so many more British build ideas that I've got rattling around inside my head, but I still love to hear from you. If you've enjoyed this one, please leave a thumbs up as well. It really helps the channel to grow, and subscribe if you're new here, and then check out the next video on the screen. Have a fantastic day. I'll see you all very soon. Take care. Bye-bye.